if you happen to be alive, if you're alive, nigga, you dead? You alive, right? You've probably been told to just be yourself because nobody's looking at you. Nobody actually cares. Nobody's gonna remember. So you should just do what it is that you want to do. What a fib. What a tall tale that is. What a lie that is. Why would you go around lying to someone so blatantly as if the lie doesn't directly go against human nature? Compare this with human nature. Compare this with how you act yourself. When you go outside and see a chud, you immediately start throwing brainwash slurs at him, such as Marvel Rivals, Dick Destroyer, Cumrag Assailant. Why do we do this? Because we inherently look at other people and we do things such as judge, admire. You would probably go insane if there weren't any people around you. Why? Because you pay attention. Now in a vacuum, sure, if there are 1,000 dick devils near you, you're not going to pay attention to one as much. But as soon as you get into the vicinity, let's say you walk into a Walmart, that wretched store, that ghetto store, that stinky store, that ratchet store, as soon as you walk into that store, people in your vicinity are going to pop out at you. Let's say you're walking and someone comes past you on a scooter, right? One of those little electronic carts. You look down and they're not impaired, they're just fat. You're going to look at them and you're going to judge them. Why? Because we pay attention to our surroundings. Everything that is around us, we observe. That is what humans do. So this whole notion that nobody actually cares what you do is actually very easily broken down with very simple logic. You will go outside and you will see the most chopped shit in the world. I'm talking about chopped cheese, chopped from the ground up. I'm talking about cuts all over them. They might as well be suicidal. And even they will look at other people and judge. Now, obviously, it's not only judging. You may see somebody with a fat ass. You may see somebody with a fat ass, and maybe that person is a woman. Maybe that person might be a man. I'm not one to judge. If you got that ass, you got that ass. My point being that you see people, you can judge them, you can admire them, or you can just look to look. It is normal as humans to notice what's around you, and you do in fact care, because you have thoughts on it, right? You can probably give me the description of one person you passed today that had no interaction with you because you pay attention to them. You care. Your own experience has probably shown you this isn't true. What do I mean by this? You've probably walked into a setting and noticed yourself that people do care, such as that time you walked in the building and your ass claps a little too loud and every eye in the room is suddenly undressing you. They're probably imagining you oiled down. They're probably imagining you looking good. They're probably gulping at the sight of you. Why? Because people care. They have thoughts on everything, and you've dealt with this at least once in the past week. And if you haven't, that ain't good, gang. You're an NPC gang. You're one of them GTA NPC gangs. You have one of 16 lines that you say every single day without fail. You have no originality in your body if nothing you have done has caused people to turn and look at you. That being said, the most common defense mechanism for people caring about you, if you get past the pre-cum wall of nobody actually cares and you come to the realization that people do care, if you get to the second level, the third level, the boss floor, you will probably try to cover that up with, if it doesn't matter in 7 years, it shouldn't matter right now. That makes no sense. Hey son, come here. That makes no sense. Hey son, in 7 years you're gonna be an old ass what do you that makes no sense. And then you said 7. Why? Because you know in 7 hours it's still gonna matter. You know in 7 days it's still gonna matter. You know in 7 months it might not matter, but you're gonna look at that as a point in your life. Nigga had to go forward almost a decade. Goddamn, the cope. Anyways, going back to my point, if it doesn't matter in 7 years, it shouldn't bother you or whatever. Hey son, that applies to almost everything in life. Hey son, right now you could get stabbed and it wouldn't matter to you in 7 years. It may leave a scar, but that's it. Hey son, the idea that if it doesn't affect you in 7 years, it shouldn't affect you now makes no sense. For example, right? You won't care about that donut in 7 years, but that won't stop you from mouth harassing it for the pure dopamine that you're going to get right now. It's worth it right now. You're just afraid of being judged, which is okay after all. But when it's convenient, people preach that you should live in the moment, such as the idea with that, what the fuck ever, donut. You should enjoy yourself right now. You should live in the moment. Duh, bitch. Duh, because that's all you have. If in 7 years, you're probably going to be, dead, maybe, you don't know. You should enjoy yourself right now. That's the whole point of life. Right now you should be doing something that brings you joy, or something that's going to lead to joy in the near future, therefore bringing you that satisfaction right now. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like you should understand what I'm saying. If you don't understand what I'm saying, what's your education level, buddy? Because you shouldn't be on YouTube. You should be opening a book, you bastard. But yeah, that's the point. to feel everything deep in your anal cavity. Keep that energy. Don't wait until you get to a negative experience and now you want to push it into the future. No, buddy. No, buddy, we gotta accept all that dick devil energy right now. So when you combine the positive with the negative, you get the life experience. You're trying to drive out the negative and keep the positive. That's why you're broke. That's why you ain't got no maidens. That's why you ain't gonna get no maidens. That's why you stuck looking at the life you want on TV and you don't have it. Because here's what you gotta do. You gotta stop coping, right? If you want to wear an outfit, don't try to cope yourself over and say like, because let me tell you what's gonna happen. 90% of the things you do in today's society will get you called gay. And I know that's what's happening. You want to wear an outfit, but you're afraid of getting called gay. No, you're gonna get called gay. You wanna gloss it over, right? Nobody's actually paying attention to you. Know, they paying attention to you because they think you're gay. Deal with it. Deal with it. Be yourself. Look, charms on my glasses, gay. Headscarf, gay. You can't do anything without being called gay. As a monochrome man, a heterosexual man, it's only so many things you can do until you get called, you know. But that's just something you got to deal with. Deal with that. Take it to these. You can't see what I'm. Take it straight to the, and then the chin too. Take it to, like, you can't really. You're gonna care, obviously. That's not the point of this video, because like that's the thing behind waiting till 7 years. You're not supposed to care. You're going to care until you don't care until your caring for your own well-being eclipses the caring for everyone else around you, because you gotta live with people, right? You gotta live with people. You obviously like that, but there are some downsides to it, such as this: being judged. You have to be okay with letting yourself be. And I don't know why I'm talking all inspirational. I don't care about inspiring you, nigga. This wasn't even supposed to go here anyways. Bye.